Well, good evening, fans, and welcome December 4th, 2020, live at Regent Field tonight. We've got a great game, arguably the biggest game Regent has had on this field tonight. We're done with round one, we're done with round two, done with round three. This is the quarterfinals of the Class B state championship game tonight with the Shattuck Indians driving 4 hours from western Oklahoma to take on your Regent Rams. This game, to say the least, is huge. Shattuck comes in with a 10-1 record. Only loss of the season was to District 1 regular season champion Laverne back on November 6th by a score of 50-16. The Indians have won 3 straight championships, and the last 2 were over Regent in 2018, and that heartbreaker last year in 2019, the score was 24-19. Shattuck also owns 12 state championships. Coach Troy Bullard has been the coach for 11 of those 12 state championships, and he is the assistant coach tonight, but you can bet that he's got a major role in this game. Shattuck has only lost 9 games over the past 12 seasons. To say football is everything in Shattuck would be a gross understatement. But with that being said, the Regent Rams have also compiled a record of 37-3 over the last 3 seasons, 2 losses to this Shattuck Indians team, and 1 loss to Dewar. And last but not least, a great stat, Regent is 29-0 at home, looking to go to number 30. Along with me tonight, my name is Chad Peace. Along with me is Greg Wright, and on the camera is Jordan Manring. Greg, glad to see you again tonight, and I hope you're ready for a great ball game. I know I am.
Well, I'm super excited. Here we go. This is for a quarterfinal matchup, this is about as good as it gets. The last 2 finalists the last 2 years, with Shattuck winning both here in the quarterfinals. So this is a treat to get to see it. It's going to be a great game. And so I'm excited to get to watch it and call it and enjoy it with everybody that's watching out there in Squirtle Land.
Well, I know that, Shattuck was the defending champions the last 2 years, and last year these 2 teams met in the state championship. This year, the way the bracket's set up, these 2 teams are meeting in the quarterfinals. What a quarterfinal matchup.
Right, yeah, this is great. Just talking to some Shattuck folks, they escaped a 7.5-inch snowstorm, so nobody looks forward to a 5-hour drive or 4.5-hour drive, but I think they were actually excited to come over here to a little bit better weather. Those other games on the western Oklahoma got postponed till tomorrow.
They did.
Because of the snow. So.
Well, I heard from 3 other Shattuck fans tonight. They said, we're glad it's a lot warmer here than it is in the western part of the state. And we're breaking out our heaters. Just to talk briefly again about the Shattuck Indians, they look like they're going to play about 10 or 11 players, but I tell you, one thing we're waiting on is to see possibly the reappearance of number 25, Sam Long. Quarterback went down with an injury earlier this year against Canton about 6 weeks ago and hasn't played it down since. But he was on the field tonight doing some light warm-ups. So talking with Coach Bishop throughout the week, he said, hey, we're planning for him to be the quarterback. We're planning for number 7, Kate Laverty, to be the quarterback. We're planning for everything tonight. And so...
and Laverty's done a great job in filling in. They've had some injury issues and some COVID issues and all that. I think they're fully healthy besides 25. So we'll see what happens, but Laverty just does a nice job, got good speed, able to get outside on some good runs, and is a good player.
And Greg, you said you also watched a little film this week. I saw a little bit of the Alex film as well, and they want to run the football. I know that.
Absolutely, they'll run, and then they suck you up, and then they go deep on you and surprise you with some passes. So there'll be a lot of bunch formations, a lot of 5-man on the line. So it's going to be a dive up the middle and then a potential option or a quarterback sweep, and you just got to stop them.
They're going to run until we say they can't run that anymore.
Right.
And And on that, when you're talking about the run, you got to talk about number 28, a hard-nosed runner and player, Jesse Gibson, who's a running back and linebacker on the defense. He's a hard-nosed runner, good runner. And then you said before, when they suck you in, they can throw out to number 2, Jaden Frazier. He's their go-to guy out on the perimeter.
And we've seen a lot of Jaden Frazier over the last 2 years. So number 2, he's a
senior.
Nice-sized guy and got some good speed. And so it'll be a tough matchup for us. But they're going to want to run, and they get better in the third, fourth quarter. So it's going to be a full quarter game, and we've got to just hang in there and wrap them up and take them down and make them earn every yard that they want to make.
Well, I was intrigued last week with the Alex game, and we thought, we both talked about it, said that's going to be a good game, and it was tight throughout most of the first half. I mean, it was, I think, 14-12. Shattuck at halftime, but then, like you said, playing this team the third quarter and into the fourth quarter, Alex started making a couple of mistakes, and Shattuck just really turned on the juice, and then next thing you know, they're up 38-12, just like that.
Yeah, they had a chance Alex had a chance to get close. They were like about the 10-yard line. They were going to get it within a score. And they, unfortunately, they fumbled it, going to score on Shattuck, and then it's sort of like they lost, the dam broke after that, and Shattuck started rolling and finished them off. So that's the way they are. They're champions. We got to come and we got to take that the mantle from them. They're not going to give it to you. You got to go take it.
Well, Coach Bishop said, hey, we knew that when this bracket was released that it's a tough side of the bracket. I mean, you're going to have to go through the top 3 teams in the state to win the state championship. And he says, Chad, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
Right.
So this sets up to where we got the Shattuck Indians who are making their way on their sideline over there. They brought a really boisterous crowd tonight from Shattuck, Oklahoma. And now your Regent Rams are making it out on the field tonight. It's a great night, 45 degrees, Greg. Crisp, cool night, great night for football.
Perfect night for football. As a player, this is exactly the weather you want. Some of the fans may not be that excited about it, but there's virtually zero wind. I don't know if you said that earlier, but
it's crisp and cool, and it's very light wind, which will definitely help that wind chill a little bit with the fans that are here, and help us out in the press box. I actually had to bring some long shorts tonight and actually long sleeve shirts, so
it's cold if you're wearing the long shorts.
It is. It's got to be under 50 degrees for sure. Well, we've been waiting all week for this, and the Rams are kicking off, and the Indians will be receiving.
Well, we'll see who's right. We've got the Daily Oklahoma picked Shattuck to win 42-38, and then the Tulsa World had 3 people pick Shattuck and 3 people pick Regent. So here we go. It's going to go live right now.
Welcome again to Regent Field, and we are underway with an onside kick, and it was recovered by senior Jaden Frazier at their own 49-yard line, and that's where the Shattuck Indians will start tonight. Looks like 25 Sam Long went over on the sideline, so
Caden Laverty is going to run the offense. Yep.
First down and 10. There's Laverty. There's a pitch to Frazier for a short gain.
Yeah, a little option play, well defended. Pitched out to Jaden Frazier. Nice tackle by Warren Brown. They covered that play well.
Y'all, they did. And it's great to see number 77 back in the lineup for the Rams, Boaz Camp. Well, I think the officials have
clock issue. I'm not sure.
We're noticing something. from their sideline. 2nd down and 9 at midfield. There's motion. Laverty finds a hole. He's got some room on the outside. He's running. He is still on his feet and does not get knocked down until he is inside the Rams' 15-yard line. That was a huge
Just a quarterback keeper right up the middle. Obviously, they made a pretty big hole there for Caden to get through there, and he's fast. You can see the speed right out of the gate.
Right off.
Moshoff tracked him down with a nice tackle, but not after a large gain.
That was a big hole, and they hit it hard. And that was a big play. 10:57 remaining in the first quarter. Indians on the move. Motion. It's out to Gibson. And then he's hit. He's still churning, though, and finally brought down for maybe a yard.
So we got 2nd down and 7 to go from Regent's 15-yard line. Yeah, Jalen Cummings in motion. Caden Laverty tried to run it left, but a nice tackle by Parker Whittle there, the left defensive end. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5 at the Regent 12-yard line. So Regent's tried to hang in there after a big long run, set up them up at the 12-yard line. So we got Caden Laverty under center. Runs right. Oh, nice play. Nice play. Cole Wiseman came right up the middle and jammed Caden Laverty, and there was no gain. So now we got a big 4th down and 5 on the play.
Big 4th down and 5 play. Sam Long is in the game, and he's going to get in for a score. Right on the left edge. Sorry, folks, I took a couple minutes off there. I've heard that we might have some technical difficulty with our camera. We're trying to look into that and see if we can get that fixed. But kind of maybe a rough night with our camera so far, and also with the Shattuck Indians getting on the scoreboard first. That was a pretty impressive drive by the Indians.
Yeah, really we bottled them up except for 2 plays, but that's all they needed.
Big plays.
2-point conversions are big in this game, so we'll see if we can stop them.
Long is behind center, and he's stopped by Boshoff. Nothing doing there, so the 2-point conversion fails.
Nice play by the defense. Nice play by the defense there, so we held them the 2-point conversion. Devon Boshoff, nice play on Sam Long. So Long did make an appearance right out of the first series.
We're going to try to get him involved where he can help. But if you look at that drive with Shattuck going after that B and C gap over there on the right side, on the left side of that defensive line for Regent, definitely going to have another crack at him here in a bit. But now we got to turn it to the offense now. We got to get the ball and see that we have an option coming back at Shattuck.
It seemed like the coaches made a little bit of an adjustment after that long run up the middle, because Wiseman was there on a couple plays, and Devon seemed like he was there on a couple plays. So it seemed like maybe they've shored that whatever was happening up the middle up a little bit there. So we'll see how that goes.
It's gonna be a game of big plays. There's the kick from Shattuck. Looks like Trace Borden for the Rams. He's finds some room on the left side. He takes it all the way out, past the 30-yard line, finally brought down by the 33-yard line. You know, Greg, it seems like it's been a while since we've started a game with, we've seen a kick, full kick this early in the game. 8:56 remaining first quarter. Rams will start their first drive from their 32-yard line. Matt Loppin as a running back. He finds a big hole up the middle. Brought down. Good tackle. There was a good tackle.
Yeah, Jaden Frazier came off the left side on a blitz, and they did a little running back draw, delayed draw that got up some yards. Hit that nice run there.
Had to get to the secondary, and number 11, Andrew Thomason, for the Indians, were able to get him down low, but not before there was a 9-yard gain on the play. Streeter back in the pocket. He's looking. He's got Warren Brown wide open inside the 40 to the 35 and brought down in the Indians' 33-yard line.
That was a nice throw over the defender and underneath to Brown. You know, the thing you'll notice about Shattuck is there'll always be one wide receiver that they're not covering. They're off of the wide receiver, so that'll be interesting to see how that works out.
8:04 remaining first quarter. Rams in territory. There's a delayed handoff again to Lopp. Not as much room as last time, but it's still nice. Maybe pick up a 4 on first down to the 31.
I like that. It slows the rush down a little bit, the draws and anything you can do there slows them down. But you'll notice up top there with Warren Brown and Carter Smith, they only had one defender. Now they've got man-to-man up there, but they've switched between man and zone.
Second down and 6.
They're flat across the back right here. We could hit them deep right here across the middle.
He's wide open down the left-hand side. And that's going to be a touchdown. Rams again. Guess who? Carter Smith. Well, we got the answer we wanted after the Indians went down and scored. Now the Rams have tied it up, and now the extra point is up, and the extra point is good. And with that, the Rams take the initial lead now, 7-6.
Great response there by the Rams. So they did a little fake spot pass to Warren, and Carter went deep, and there's a little confusion by the defense. Carter's wide open for a touchdown.
Well, and looking at the Alex game, it looked like with the zone coverage that the Indians were shown that there's going to be some gaps in that zone. And I think with the Rams passing game, Greg, I think you kind of like the matchup.
Yeah, they, Alex beat them deep. When they went flat on their defense, Alex beat them across the middle on a slant. And when they went flat, I'm surprised they went flat, but let's keep watching for that between their zone defense and their man-to-man. That was man-to-man right there.
Right. Well, those of you that haven't got your popcorn yet or your hot dog or hot bowl of chili, the Rams are up on the Chieftains 7-6. This is a quarterfinal match in Class B, and what a quarterfinal matchup this is, with the two-time defending state champion Shattuck Indians and your Regent Rams.
Yeah, took the lead there. That's great for the Rams to come back and get that 7-6 lead.
Got Warren Brown over there on the sideline, and then you just never know where number 11 is anymore. And so Carter Smith was a great target, left alone, and Streeter put it right there on the money.
Last year was more of a defensive battle. This is starting out like it's going to be a shootout. We'll see how that goes.
Both offenses feel pretty good about themselves. You know, it's interesting too, Greg, that you say that, because I think both defenses might have something to say about it. And I think especially the Regent Ram defense tonight. We'll see what happens. And we're waiting for the kickoff. We have that is what is up in the air now, flashing green. We have I think a UFO sighting here at Regent Field, AKA a drone. And it is coming down.
Well, that's interesting. Haven't heard that before.
Yep, illegal drone on the field. Senior Sam Long got on that kick. Didn't see anybody around that play at that time. That was a
they're not. They gotta go get it. They gotta go get that onside kick.
Well, the Indians get the ball again at midfield, 7:19 remaining, first quarter, 7-6 Rams. Laverty under center. That was a quick pitch. There was hardly any space between there, but a pickup of 5 for Jesse Gibson.
That was a late pitch. It was a little risky, but Jesse Gibson was able to pull it in.
I thought maybe we might get a hand in there and tip it away.
He secured it and ended up getting 5 yards. But so far, we've stopped on the option. We've been able to stop the quarterback. It's just stopping the pitch man.
And that's what Shattuck likes to do, and they're really good at doing what they do. 2nd down and 5 from the Ram 45. Quarterback run. He finds a lot of room on the left side. He's making a cutback across the field. And he's finally brought down inside the Rams 20. Thought they had him bottled up, and then he made a good cutback. Big play for the Indians.
Yeah, we weren't able to keep him bottled in there. He was able to get the edge, and Caden he's a fast young man, so you got to bottle him up. So we'll see if we can't set the edge a little bit better.
1st down and 10 inside the Rams 20-yard line. There's Sam Young, a keeper on the left side, and he is going to walk in for a touchdown. Well, they're using Long on the kickoff to handle those onside kicks and getting them in the red zone.
Yeah, he's just a big, strong guy. They're letting him run and on some of these plays closer to the goal line, just more of a power run. More like the old bulldozer type play, and so far it's worked out for him.
Well, he's still in. Just like that, the Indians are up 12-7, looking for a 2-point conversion here. There's the pitch, but Long is going nowhere on that. Had no problem with the pitch man that time.
Yeah, they optioned it out to Long, and Warren Brown was right there to make a nice tackle on the play. So that was a good 2-point stand. Those 2 points add up, so that's a nice stop. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. So it's been exciting so far.
Well, I think if you ask both teams' offensive coordinators what their thoughts are, I think they'd be fairly pleased. Now some things are having to be done and some adjustments are going to have to be made on the defensive side, probably for both teams.
Yeah, it seems like when they run off tackle or off guard, I guess an 8-man, that's where they're doing some serious damage right now on us. So, it's just 1 or 2 plays here, but when you're playing a team like Shattuck, you got to shut those big plays down.
Well, and also too, you've got really good athletes. And right there on 2 of those big runs, Greg, it looked like the initial hole was kind of blocked down, but then the running back just quickly said, I'm going the other way, and really made some good cutbacks. So credit them. 12-7 in favor of the visiting team, the Shattuck Indians. 6 remain in the first quarter.
The good news is, even though they've broken a couple of long runs, we've been able to catch them. So there's nobody at this point that's shown that they can break a long run without us catching them. So that'll be interesting to watch.
There's the kick back. Here comes Trace Borden. He's got a little bit of room. And he's taken down at the 29-yard line.
That's a nice tackle on the play by one of the Indians on that play, but good return by Trace Borden to the 29-yard line.
And the Rams will take over at their 29-yard line. Going to try to regain some momentum and take the ball down the field and score. Empty backfield for Streeter. Smith and Brown to the near side. Here comes Lopp in motion for a big sweep. And he's tackled, brought down hard, but decent gain on first down.
Yeah, Jade Frazier had a nice tackle there, but not after a 6 or 7 yard pickup on a little jet sweep to Lopp. Nice play. Had a really good blocking by the wide receivers. Carter Smith and Warren Brown had some nice seal blocks. Devon Moshoff there at right guard. So they're going big right now. They've got Boaz in at the tight end position. So we'll see what they've got up their sleeve here.
They got twins on the far side, and Lopp is in motion again. He's going to sweep to the other side, and he's got a first down, and he's taken out, but not until he's going to move the chains for the Rams.
Really good blocking by the wide receivers. Warren
Carter did a great job.
Picked up a first down there. Probably another 7 yard run there.
5:11 remaining here in the first quarter. A lot of action so far. Empty backfield for Streeter. Lopp is in motion. This time looks like a run all the way. Streeter fights to get past the original line of scrimmage for a short gain.
Yeah, nice play by Andrew Thomason, and also looked like Braden Hill was in on the tackle as well.
They're going to give Streeter a 2-yard gain on that play, so it's going to be second down and 8. The Rams 44. Streeter back in the pocket looking to pass. He's looking for Carter Smith. And that pass is incomplete.
The thing about Shattuck that they do real well is they really mix the coverages up real well. Jalen Cummings dropped straight back on that play, and it looked like they were in man at first and went into a zone. So that's something that Seth's going to have to read and see what's going on there.
They show man and then move to zone.
He's dropping again.
Third down and 8. Lopp is over there on the left side. He's got some room. He's going to be tackled well short of the first down. It looks like
a little screen pass to Lopp. Fourth down and 5.5 maybe.
Didn't look like it got a great spot on that from my eyes. Fourth down and 5. Lopp in the backfield. Big fourth down play early in this contest. Streeter's back in the pocket. He's had Carter Smith, but just the timing was off. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, the defense is going to have to step up, and Shattuck got the first stop of the game, so we'll see what Regent's got here. Just got to limit the plays. They want 3 to 4 yards of play, and we just got to get them to lose some yardage, put them in some third and longs. They don't want to be in third and long because they don't throw it very often. So
now Sam Long is the quarterback. Jalen Cummings is in motion. Long, he takes it himself. 25, Samuel Long into the game for the Chieftains or for the Indians, sorry. And
yeah, nice play by Lopp on that play. They did make an adjustment. They moved Lopp to cornerback and moved Cademan Fletcher to safety to prepare for those runs around the end. So that was an adjustment that they made.
Right now, Laverty is under center, and the handoff was to Long. He was wrapped up and still found a way to mix things up. That just shows right now the Indians are having a bunch of different formations to try to keep the Rams defense a little off balance. Greg, all season this Rams defense has bent, but it's not broken. So I really look for the Rams defense to tighten up here, and they're going to need to.
Yeah, I mean the Shattuck is patient. They'll take 3-4 yards of play. So we gotta hold them and stop their runs.
3rd down and 2. There's the handoff, direct snap to Long. He's got the 1st down and more, and he is brought down. And a touchdown saving tackle by Matt Lopp. And Long is already kind of limping a little bit. You know, that's a courageous kid.
Yeah.
Get out there coming back from that injury. Well, so the Indians moving the chains.
Yeah, we're just they're getting some success up the middle. We got to tighten up the middle.
Laverty is center. It's a direct snap. He's starting.
Good try there.
First down. Just trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage. No gain. That was nice play by the defense.
Follow the middle up there. So that was a great play by the defense. So that sets up 2nd and 9 now. So if we can get one more hold, then they got to do something different than just run it. So on 3rd and long.
Minimal yards on 1st down is what has got to happen for the Rams defense. 2nd down and 9. And a quick pass, and it never had a chance to get.
That's what we wanted to do. We want them to start having to throw. So nice play. They got in there and bumped his arm as he was getting ready to throw it.
Well, Jaden Frazier was frustrated over there because he wanted the ball, and he had some. Looks like he had some empty space to where he could get some extra yards, or maybe even get close to a 1st down. But the Rams did something, Greg. They got the Indians into a 3rd down and long.
That's what we need. Let's see if we can get a stop here. Now, more than likely they'll go for it on 4th down. But let's see.
Leverett is back, and he finds his favorite receiver, Frazier. Now he's going to be stopped a little short of the 1st down.
That's going to be close.
And it's going to be, you got to think
it's
that they're going to go for it. Looks like it's 4th down and 1. The Indians have got to get to the Rams 5. And there's officials timeout on the field.
Oh, they're going to measure, it looks like.
Yeah, that looks like he just was a little short, Greg, from what I'm seeing.
Number 2.
Yep, he's a little short, so Jaden Frazier's catch, the Rams 6, was just a little short. And it's 4th down and short. Looks like Jesse Gibson is the running back. Laverty is under center. And they're going straight ahead. And it looks like he got the 1st down.
Yeah, they've got a nice sized line and got to push. And all they needed was get it about half a yard, and they got it. So looks like they've just subbed in Seth Streeter at safety.
That's 1st down and goal at the 5.
Had a little senior leadership back there. See what can happen here.
To come up and make some plays.
Yeah, we just need to make a stop right here.
1st and goal. Rams trying to hold the line. There's the pitch outside to Gibson. He walks in. Now there's no laundry on the field, so not a penalty. Looks like he had a lot of space on that left side. And right now, the Indians are up 18-7. Going for the 2-point conversion. Laverty under center with Gibson. He decides to take it himself, and it looks like he is short, so the Rams hold off on the 2-point conversion. Hey, hopefully that can come up big.
Yeah, I mean, they stopping the 2-point conversions adds up after a while, so it's good that they keep stopping them.
Well, with 28 seconds left in this first quarter, the Indians lead the Rams by a score of 18-7. Not the kind of start that the Rams wanted, but early advantage goes to the defending state champions. Well, that brings us to kind of our first break, and again, we thank you all for joining us tonight. Just want to say a mention to our athletic sponsorships, the Bill Knight Ford, Christian Brothers Automotive, Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma, Connors and Winters Attorney of Law Firm, Abiding Harvest Church, Capital Assets, the Turner Family Foundation, and Gateway Mortgage. Thank you so much for your help, and then for those that are continuing the journey with us and are kind of new to us, Colonial Title, Scorpion Spray Foam, Holly Scaffold, Subway, Chick-fil-A, and American Tees T-shirt shop in Glenpool, Oklahoma. We thank you for your support of Regent Athletics. Well, we're set for a kickoff here. The Indians are going to be kicking off to the Rams. 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Long way to go in this one, but the early lead goes to the defending state champs. It's a deep kick, and we've got Matt Lopp is returning the kick, and he is tripped up, but not until he gets to the Rams' 33-yard line, and that's where the Rams will take over with 22 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, Andrew Thomas had tripped him up there as Lopp was trying to run it down the field. So 34-yard line of the Rams. They had Boaz in that last series at the tight end spot. Looks like they've gone a little bit more smaller with Cademan there at the wide receiver.
Lopp is at running back, and Cademan Fletcher is in. There's a delayed handoff, but this time the Indians are all over it. Nothing doing for the Rams on first down. Jaden Frazier, again, you're going to hear his name and number a lot tonight. Hopefully not as much as we would like.
So yeah, a little delayed handoff that actually lost a couple yards. So looks like the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter, and the Shattuck Indians have come into Regent Field and put the Rams in an unusual predicament tonight. We knew there was going to be a lot on the line, a lot of pride on both teams. The Rams trying to protect that undefeated record here at home, but even more important than that, advance to the semifinals. And they gotta go through the defending state champions to do that.
Yeah, and that's a tough duty, but I think we're up to it. Just need to get our feet here, get a good drive, score a touchdown, and we're right back in it. There's a lot of younger guys on our team this year that haven't been in the playoff big games. There's been some big games this year, Davenport, Dewar, but now it's win or go home, and that always adds just a little bit to the nervous level.
Sure.
So I think if we can get a good drive here, we'll be fine. We've sort of taken a couple shots, but we're still on our feet. That's what I'm looking for here. So I would say this is a really important drive for the offense.
Well, it really is, because there's been back-to-back Indian drives that have looked really good against a really stingy defense from the Rams, and we just got to give credit to Shattuck, because they're good. They're not 12-time state champions for no reason, and two-time defending state champions for no reason. So the Rams are going to have to to change that momentum. But again, with the firepower, I think with the running game, and I do think that there's going to be some great matchups in the passing game for Regent. Both teams have completely different styles, but both are used to scoring a lot of points and putting pressure on the opposing defenses.
Yeah, we really haven't thrown it that much yet, so it seems as though Seth, when he has thrown, has had the time he's needed, which is different in the past. A lot of times they put a lot of pressure on. So I see Coach dialing up some passes here. We'll see what happens.
We start the second quarter with the Rams having the ball at their own 30-yard line. Empty backfield, quick throw out to Carter Smith. He makes a good move and a nice tackle at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, so they blitzed Jesse Gibson off that right side, and Seth saw that. I think Carter was yelling at him the way I could see it. They dump it out, pick up a couple yards.
Nice tackle by Jalen Cummings. And there's a legal procedure on the Rams. That is going to back them up. Going to make it 3rd and 13 for the Rams. Need to get to their own 44-yard line. Streeter back, flies out to Lop, and there's nowhere to go. That play was to the short side. It looked like the Indians were all over it. Lop really had nowhere to go. Fourth down and 13. Rams need a play. Probably looking for Carter Smith. Streeter is back. He's having to scramble and then misfires, throws it over the top, incomplete. And that's going to be turnover on downs.
Seth had to scramble some and was just trying to find somebody open. They dropped several guys into coverage and just couldn't find anybody. Tried to drop it off to Lop, but just overthrew him there.
Well, give the Indians credit. Looked like that was a really good defensive stand there, and looked like they had a play sniffed out.
Yeah, they've got Seth in at safety right now, so they're realizing they need to make some plays here on defense.
Sam Long is a quarterback. He's taking it right up the middle, and he's dragged down, but not before another big play on first down. Boshoff made a nice tackle, but not before there was a big gain.
Yeah, they're just, Long's just hitting it right up the middle and, with his size, and we're just having trouble stopping that middle run right now.
First down and 10. Indians on the move. Straight handoff again to Long, but this time nothing doing. Rams sniffed that out. Cole Wiseman looks like Parker Whittle in on that.
If we can bottle it up, the middle up, he doesn't have, Long doesn't have the speed or agility right now with his injury to get around the end. So they've got to, once he has, if there's a lane, he can hit it. But if there's not one, it's going to be a stop because you can stack him up. That's what we got to do. Obviously, at that point, then they're going to try to hit the ends, and we can't let them get outside on us.
Well, second down and 10. Ball just inside the Rams' 19-yard line. Straight handoff. That is to Laverty. Tough going there.
That's a good stop there by
Boshoff again was in on that. Maybe Mason Borden.
They're going to fight for every yard, and every yard is important for them because, again, they're just looking for 3 or 4 yards of play.
They're looking for 3 or 4 yards of play, and then they can spring that big one.
Right.
That's what they've done early on with 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Already up 18-7, looking for more. The Rams have got to get a stop.
Got to stop them here.
There's the fake pitch to Jaden Frazier on the left side. And he is all the way down to near the goal line. That's really good play on the left side.
Looks like they're going to call him down to 1.
Well, that's going to be a first down and goal at the 1. Looks like Laverty did that quick
Little counter.
counter fake, and then the pitch to the wide receiver using different formations.
Yeah, we lost lost containment on the outside there. And when you get Jaden Frazier with some open field and speed, it's tough to tackle him.
And straight up the middle, quarterback sneak, and it's touchdown Indians.
We're just having trouble stopping that run up the middle right now, and you sort of have to put more guys in the middle and stop them, and it exposes the outside. So,
well, when you coming into this game, what they wanted to do, and I know the guys have been working hard all week, but you got to give a lot of credit to the execution from the Shattuck Indians tonight, early on, because they have definitely looked like they've owned the line of scrimmage, going for 2. Laverty is a pitch to Frazier. Wiseman is there to try to stop him, and I think he got out of bounds. A great effort by senior Cole Wiseman, number 52.
Nice play by Cole, yes. I think those 2 points are going to be a critical thing coming down the stretch. I mean, they're not going to be able to stop Regent all night. I fully expect that there's going to be some scoring. And so, hold them to 6 each time.
Well, that's 3 2-point conversions that have failed. So if the Indians had gotten those 2-point conversions, it would be 30-7 and not 24-7. So when you look at that, those 2-point conversions that failed, it's huge.
Yeah, we got to have a drive right here. It's huge. We've been in a couple of the last 2 years. We haven't been down this far, but we have gotten behind a couple times against Kyoto 1 year, and against Yale 1 year, and come back. So we just got to get our feet under us. We got to make a drive. We got to get a touchdown, and then we'll take a deep breath, and then we'll start playing.
Well, this team, Greg, I think has shown a lot of poise this year after starting the season with, at number 1 Dewar. The Dewar Dragons are undefeated, and no doubt they're the number 1 team right now in the state. But since that loss, this Rams team has just improved each day, each week. And they are down but not out. 24-7 is the score, 8:42 remaining in the second quarter. The Indians are going to be kicking off to the Rams. Look like Trace Borden and Matt Lopp are back deep for the Rams. There's the kick. Trace Borden has it, and looks like his knee was down, trying to wrangle it in. So that hurt the run back, and that's where the Rams are going to take over.
The Dewar-Balco-Forgan game is 20-12 right now in the second quarter. So Dewar 20, Balco 12. So that's a pretty tight game.
Well, Forgan has definitely been the Cinderella team so far in this playoffs. Streeter's back, he's pressured, he's getting out of the right side for a very short gain. Good penetration from the defensive line from Shattuck.
Yeah, they had all of the wide receivers were on the left side, and they flushed Seth out on the right side, so it was really no place for him to go but try to get as many as he can.
Second down and 8, gave him a 2-yard pickup. Streeter back, he's looking over for Carter Smith, and he's got him for a Rams first down. Good throw and good catch by Carter Smith. Well, that definitely improves the field position for the Rams. First down and 10. Quick throw Out to Matt Lopp.
That's a nice
pretty hard.
Those are the kind of plays you need. You need to get the 5 yards. It's, you need to keep moving the ball up the field. That was, by the way, that last throw was a great throw into zone coverage, over one, under the other. Excellent.
Kind of finding those holes. Second down and 5. Trips left. Lopp has got the ball. He's got some steam. He's got the first down.
Did it again. Just a little pass out in the flat to Lopp, and he's picking up some nice yardage here.
It's nice to see that back-to-back first downs. Streeter, quick throw out to Lopp on the far side. He's taken down pretty hard there. See who was in there. Like Jaden Frazier was in there for the Indians along with Emmett King.
All right, so this is a big time of the game right here. 7 minutes left in the second quarter, and we're trailing. We gotta get some points on the board here.
Second down and 7, empty backfield for Seth Streeter, senior quarterback. He drops back to pass. He's pressured out of the pockets, throwing on the run, and he finds Matt Lopp. Great throw and great catch. All the way down to the Indians' 31-yard line. That will move the chains again.
Yeah, Seth's settling in a little bit. He's scrambling, but he's looking downfield for a pass. And found a guy wide open there. That was a nice play by Seth and a good catch by Matt Lopp.
First down and 10, going up tempo. Streeter looking to his left. He's got a lot of room. He's going to take off and use his legs. And I think he's going to get the first down with his legs. That was a nice play.
Yeah, he just was waiting and waiting and waiting. And finally, Jaden Frazier dropped more into coverage and decided to take off. It was a smart move. Seth wants to scramble to pass, typically, but good choice to run on that one. Pick up 9.
Picked up 9 on first down, and that gives you some options on second down. Streeter back. He's looking left. He's getting pressured. He was going after big Boaz Camp. Pass is incomplete. He was being chased by Jesus Hernandez.
Yeah, scrambled out to the right. And he was trying to find Boaz Camp, but he fired a missile, but it was just too fast.
Now still third down and 1. There's Matt Lopp. He's got the first down and more. Inside the red zone now, Greg.
Yeah, Carter's done a nice job. All the wide receivers have done a nice job of blocking tonight. So,
well, you said earlier this drive was huge, to say the least, and with 6 minutes remaining in the half, the Rams have taken it from their own 15-yard line and are now in the red zone. There's a flag on the play. That's a dead ball. It's procedure, false start for the Rams, and that's going to back them up 5 yards.
Yeah, that's a tough penalty to take right here. Puts you behind the chains right out of the gate, but we'll see what the Rams can dial up here. It's flat defense straight across the back.
Yep. Lopp going in the end zone for Carter Smith, and it's a touchdown, Rams. Great play.
Every time Shattuck goes flat across the back, bad things happen. I hope they keep doing it.
That was a great call because there was nobody back there.
Good route by Carter Smith again. Nice throw by Seth Streeter. Excellent drive. The Rams needed that drive right there. That gets them back in the game here.
Well, 24-13, and we're still waiting the extra point or the 2-point conversion. Trace Borden is coming in for the Rams.
They had to put a new snapper because Warren Brown's out right now, so Trace Board's snapping.
Yeah, Warren Brown came out, is being looked at. Looks like there's going to be a fake. Carter Smith looking to throw. Up in the air. Looks like that was kind of a bad, yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough spot there. With Warren Brown's out, there was some confusion. Trace Board came in to snap it at the last second. So a little high snap, but that was a tough one.
Well, Rams trying to get back in it. They needed a drive. They did get the drive, but we've already seen 4 extra points or 2-point conversions failed, and we'll see how that's going to affect both of the teams. But you said earlier that Streeter looks like he is settling in, finding those soft spots in the zone, and showed a lot of composure.
Yeah, you know, it seemed like there for the beginning of the second quarter and the end of the first quarter that Shattuck was using a lot of zone coverages. And I think maybe he's getting settled in on finding the gaps in the zone, and then that's what I see, because they're not rushing that many guys. He's got time to throw. It's just got to find the guys. The guy's got to get open for him, and he's got to find them. But
what he got to find in Carter Smith too. I mean, he's just really been the go-to guy the last several weeks for the Rams, and I think the Rams are too good offensively to be shut down. So. We are about ready for the kickoff here. 5:31 remaining in the second quarter. We know we've got a great one tonight. State quarterfinal matchup against last year's state championship game, Shattuck Indians and the Regent Rams, 24-13. Rams on the short side of that. There's the onside kick, and the Indians let it go out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty, and that'll give the Indians good starting field position.
Yeah, it never went 10 yards, so and it went out of bounds, so it looks like they'll get it at the 50. So we get the ball to start the second half, correct? Because we kicked off. So
yep.
If we could somehow get a hold here, and there's a 5-yard penalty on the out-of-bounds kick, so they get on the 45.
Hey, and no team has turned it over. I don't want to start talking like that, but turnover in this game could be huge.
Got to plug it up right here. Keep playing.
There's Laverty up the middle. Found a huge hole, and he's going to get into the end zone. Just like that, the Indians respond. Explosive play by Laverty right up the gut of the Rams defense.
Yeah, they're getting that hole up the middle, and Laverty's fast enough to hit it, and once he gets going, he's hard to stop.
He got a shot out of the cannon like Lop does for the Rams, and explosive play, but we said before, that's what they do. They kind of punch in the ribs a couple times, and then they can just have those kind of plays. Limiting the big plays, what the Rams have to do, and it's been tough going so far. 30-13 is a score.
Yeah, Shattuck's obviously seen something up the middle that they're exposed there. They're doing a trap block up front there that's opening up some big holes.
Version. Laverty again has nowhere to go. The Rams have toughened up on the 2-point conversions, but the Indians are still getting 6s on the board.
We need to dial up our 2-point conversion defense every time, I think.
Well, yeah, I mean, if that, so 5th touchdown of the night for the Shattuck Indians. They lead 30-13, 5:22 remaining in the second quarter. Tough going for the Rams so far.
We just got to find out a way to get them in those long, 3rd and long. downs.
We said at the beginning of the broadcast that the Indians are going to run until the Rams dictate that they can't. And right now, the Rams are trying to go back to the drawing board and see how they can stack up the box a little bit and force the Indians into having to throw the ball. And they haven't had to do that tonight. I'd like to thank our press box crew tonight. On the 25 and 40-second clock tonight is Dr. Richard Seifert. We've got Mike Willis announcing tonight on the PA, and Steve Garrett, the music man and clock keeper. We'd like to thank those guys for being up here tonight. Our student managers who do a great job for football this season. Can't say enough about it, the work that they do. Alyssa Durham, Kate McElwain, Sydney Schwindeman, and Isaac Coffin. I'd like to also thank our friends at Squirtle, and Adam and Corey and Ethan. You guys have been great, helping us with our broadcast and giving us that round-the-clock support on the tech side, and we've really enjoyed being able to bring you all this live action. Like to see something change tonight in terms of momentum right now, because the Indians are up on our Rams 30-13. Jesus Hernandez with the kickoff. Matt Lopp has it, trying to find some room. He plunges his head forward and gets up to the 40, looks like the 38-yard line. And that's where the Rams will take over, down 17 early.
Yeah, we just need to keep answering until we can get this defense solved here. So another big drive. If we can get this thing, keep scoring and maybe get a stop before the end of the half, and then you got the different ball game.
Trips left, Streeter, quick throw again to Lopp, and he's hit hard. They had three receivers on that side, but the Indians look like they covered it pretty well. Jesse Gibson was one of the guys on there, I know that.
Is that 62 or
62, Christian Jones.
Yeah, Christian Jones
was in there. Boaz Camp on the right side. The Rams offensive line. Streeter back to pass. Now he's going to have to run it. He gets out of bounds for another short gain. Looks like that's going to bring up, well, looks like the way they spotted it, looks like it's going to be about third and 5, we'll call it.
Yeah, there just wasn't anybody open down the field, and Seth just had to tuck it and run. They're dropping a lot of guys into coverage, and so you just got to find some open receivers.
Rams.
Warren Brown's still out of the game right now, so
that hurts.
We're hoping he'll get released back in the game.
There's a step back. Streeter is under pressure. Jaden Frazier was coming at him. Streeter finally has to throw it out of bounds. Great pressure from the senior Frazier. That's going to bring up a 4th down and 5, and I know it's tough to make a living with 4th down conversions.
Yeah, it's tough. We gotta convert this though. Need a big play right here. Somebody's got to step up and make the play.
The Rams have been getting big plays with Matt Lopp and Carter. You got to think that number 11. Then hey, you know what? Caben Fletcher's out there, and he's done a great job as a freshman, as a wide receiver, getting better each and every week. And looks like the Rams are going to call a timeout. That is going to take us to our first break. You are watching Regent Rams TV.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need.
We're back. 4th down and 5. What do you think, Greg?
We need something.
Need a big play. What if they're going to try to find, looks like trying to go deep, but they found Devon Boschoff. A little bit of a trickery there. Would have had the first down. Haven't had too many pass attempts to number 22, but
Yeah, it looked like there might have been some confusion. I don't know. Cademan and Devon ended up sort of in the same spot there, so it was, it was a catchable ball. It was a nice hit by Jalen Cummings to separate him from the ball. So defense has to step up. Got to bottle the middle up.
first down and 10. Indians already inside. There is a penalty flag, and somehow Laverty got out of trouble 20 yards ago, found a way to get all the way down to the inside the 30, but that may be coming back.
I think that might be a holding there. Yeah.
And that is going to be, I think that's the first penalty on Shattuck tonight.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Get them behind the chains a little bit here and make them work a little harder.
Well, I'm glad, but I thought it was a little concerning that he was bottled up, Greg, and he was still able to get 20 yards on that run. So they're running hard.
Yeah, we're not. We need more gang tackling.
We're not wrapping up.
One guy's not going to cut it, at this level. So we got to have more guys running the ball. But there's a little help on that play, so we'll see what happens here.
Well, they're backed up. Now Sam Long is in. Good initial contact that time by Boschoff. Samuel Long, straight quarterback snap there.
Yeah, Devon Boschoff crashed in off that left end and was able to get Long before he got going, so it was a nice tackle by Devon.
Well, right there's really two positive plays. The penalty and then following up on first down. Now, the Rams have got to do that on second and third down. And they credit the Indians. They've been shifting and changing up their formations.
Yeah, we've got to stop him here.
There's going to be a quarterback pass. Streeter is back there, and it's an incomplete pass. Streeter, looks like Jaden Frazier might have got up a little wobbly, but Streeter was able to get back there and make a nice play.
He was open for a while, but Seth made a great recovery and was able to cause a little distraction there and knock that ball down.
Well, that's what they can do with Samuel Long. He's a really good thrower, but they don't throw the ball that much, but when they do, it's usually for a big play.
Yeah, they just get you. These teams that run consistently like this, you just want to keep going up and keep going up because you want to stop them and then they hit you with a deep pass.
Third down at 18. And here comes right up the middle. Just like that, looked like there was going to be a draw play, and Laverty just took it right up the gut. Well executed play by the Indians. That's going to move the chains. That's tough, Greg. You get them backed up in a 3rd and 18. The draw play right up the middle. The Chieftains, the Indians now ball at the 31-yard line of the Rams. Samuel Long off tackle for a short pickup.
Yeah, it's tough to give up that big play on 3rd and 18 like that. So Nice quarterback draw. Got to just keep fighting. Got to keep fighting.
We are at 2:28 remaining in the first half. Indians lead 30-13. We got a lot of football left, but at some point you got to think that the Rams have got to come up with a stop.
Yeah, we got to get a stop here. Got to get a stop.
2nd down and 6. Laverty, there's the handoff to
nice
Jesse
play there.
Gibson. Ooh, a nice tackle. Carter Smith and Cole Wiseman in on the tackle.
Carter Smith and Cole Wiseman with nice tackles there. 3rd down.
Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 4. Ball's at the Rams' 26-yard line. There's a straight handoff. He's bottled up. It's going to be short of the first down.
Fourth down.
Fourth down and 2.
Got him where we got there. Devon was able to set the edge. Devon was able to set the edge and force him back inside, and he got some help inside by Cole Wiseman and Boaz Camp.
Well, it's going to be timeout. Timeout, Indians. We mentioned earlier Warren Brown was on the sideline looking after an injury, and want to thank Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma for helping us out. They've been providing a certified trainer for home and away varsity football games, including our game tonight. Regent wants to thank Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma for their service to our community. So thank you, Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. You're watching this game live tonight on RegentRams.tv, and we loved having everybody follow us tonight. And, you know, if you can't make the game, get on RegentRams.tv, and even if you're at the game, you can watch it and still listen to Greg Wright and myself bring you all the live action from Regent Field. I'd like to also thank the Shattuck Indians for making that trip from western part of the state. As we mentioned earlier, there's been a lot of snow and blizzard-like conditions on the west side of the state, and a couple of games were, or at least the Davenport-Laverne game was moved to tomorrow. But we got a good one here tonight. 4th down and 2. Critical 4th down and 2 play for the Rams defense, needing to stop. And there's a keeper, and I think that, it looks like he got the first down. Lunged forward. Lavert got it. Looked like Greg, I thought he was going to be bottled up, but he kept moving forward.
Yeah, it was good defense, but he was just able to sort of lean in and get that extra yard. We got to just hold them before the end of the half. If we get the ball to start the second half, we just can't let them score here. Maybe we get a turnover. Let's go.
Nobody's turned the ball over yet. We're just under a minute now remaining. Frazier's in the backfield. There's the pitch, but the Rams sniffed that play out. Jaden Frazier had nowhere to go.
That was that little counter pitch play, and we were right. There's 2 or 3 guys there to make the play on that one, so that was well defended. Another time.
Indians called their second time out of the half.
Well, Chad, I got a couple other scores.
Oh, good.
If you're ready.
Yes.
Alma is leading Pioneer Pleasant Vale 26-16. Ooh. That's a nice matchup there. And then Dewar is 26-18 over Balco.
Forgan.
Yeah. So that is 8 minutes left in the second quarter. So we'll keep watching for score updates on that one.
Dewar's playing the Cinderella story so far of the playoffs, and really can't say that know that much about Balco, but know that they have one of the most unorthodox offenses in the state. They do some really unique formations, and right now they're going toe-to-toe, just down a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to do it.
On the road as well. So, and we got some stats here. We've got Seth Streeter, 13 of 19, 144 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Carter Smith, 4 receptions, 72 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Wow.
Matt Lopp, only 22 yards on 5 carries, so they've bottled him up a little bit. He's had some nice receptions, but Laverty has 173 yards on 15 carries for Shattuck and 2 touchdowns. So that's the story right there.
That's the story right there. You're exactly right. 2nd down and 11. Sam Long, the pitch is out, and they're calling an incomplete pass on the left side. Ooh. He was juggling it, and it was therefore an incomplete pass. So that brings up 3rd and 11, putting them in 3rd and long. Greg, we've got to make stops on these plays.
This is what we've had them 3rd and long a couple times, and both times they've been able to get 1st down. So we got to stop.
3rd and 18. Yeah, a while back too. I mean, those are just kind of backbreakers sometimes.
Yeah, I don't want to overstate this, but this stop is crucial to the game right here.
Momentum is definitely on the side of the Indians. Oh, and there's a flag on the play before the snap.
Play clock is in.
Oh. That's a delay of game. Didn't get the playoff in time. Third and 16. Laverty is out wide. There's the pitch. There is Frazier on the left side, and he's got some room. Gets a good chunk of it back, but that was good pursuit by Matt Lopp over there to knock him out of bounds.
Able to knock him out of bounds, yeah.
Kick him out instead of making that corner, then it could be end zone.
Picked up 6 yards, but still 4th down and 9. This is a big play right here.
4th down and 9, and there's not going to be an attempt field goal, I can tell you that much. If you want to see field goals, you came to the wrong football game.
Normally you're looking for a pass here on 4th and 9, but Shattuck may still run it. So
the way they run it, yeah, you won't see a pass. Timeout, Regent. So with 36 seconds remaining, the Rams are going to talk it over. Big 4th down play. 4th and 9 play, to be exact. They find themselves down 30-13. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Regent Rams TV.
That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Great Plains Land Company came together out of a desire to return to what a land company should be, a client-centered organization as passionate about the land as you are. Land is not something we deal with from 8 to 5. Land is truly our passion. Whether you are looking for your dream property or listing a property, you need an experienced land specialist working for you. We invite you to call our Great Plains Land team today at 405-761-4808.
We are back live from Regent Field. The fans are getting into it now. 36 seconds remaining. Big 4th down and 9 play for the Indians. Sam Long is keeping it. He's trying to go down the right side, and he's not going to get it. Nowhere to run. You can tell he's still a little bit hobbled from his knee injury 6 weeks ago. He's playing tough tonight, but the Rams are on it.
Yeah, good coverage downfield. I don't know if he was trying to throw it or if it was sort of a fake, but Cademan had good coverage in the corner.
I think it was the run and pass, and it was whichever one was there.
And neither were there.
Great coverage by the Rams. So
let's see
the first stop.
Well,
We'll see what the Rams can do, Greg, with 29 seconds left.
I got 30 seconds. You never know. We did that last week.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens here.
Carter Smith and Cademan Fletcher.
Let's throw it up. Let's throw it up high to Boaz Camp.
Boaz Camp. All 6'7" of them lined up. Bad snap. Streeter trying desperately to get rid of it. Did a good job, and just in and out of the hands of Boaz Camp brings up a second down. No time has gone off the clock. This is an interesting situation here, Greg, because they want to get something done. Want to maybe make a big play, but also, too,
you don't want to turn it over or do anything like that, yeah.
the ball is in the red zone, and don't want to speak bad at anything, but you kind of have to worry about that a little bit, making sure you make a good play. Second down and 10. Streeter is going to his right. He's got Carter Smith, and that pass was caught. Nice job from Streeter to Smith over there on the far side. It's going to make it third and manageable with 17 seconds remaining. The clock is...
Yeah, you got to make a decision if you want to throw it down the field or if you want to kill the clock, because if you...
Third down and 3. Rams still deep in their territory. Streeter back to his left. He's looking to make a play. He's got Carter Smith wide open in that zone. He bounces off and quickly gets out of bounds. Nice heads-up play by the sophomore wide receiver.
Well, that got the first down, and so now we can do something a little deeper.
Hey, and he went right into the zone.
Well, that was a big first down, let's see what he dials up here. I think we got at least one timeout left, so.
9 seconds remaining, first down and 10. Streeter looks like there's a busted coverage there, and looks like the quarterback and receiver was not on the same page. Cademan Fletcher looked like he was doing a go route. Streeter thought he was doing an out route, and it's incomplete. 5 seconds remaining now.
Yeah, Shattuck's defense really fills up that field, and it feels like there's not much room out there.
Matt Lopp is in the backfield. Pressure from the Indians. Streeter is scrambling, and the time has run out, so this is the last play of the half. It's a throwback across the field to Cademan Fletcher. He's got some room, but he got tackled at the 31-yard line, and that's the end of the first half, folks. Has not been the first half that the Rams have hoped for, but find themselves a little bit of a hole, down 17. Scores 30-13 in favor of the Shattuck Indians.
Well, we get the ball to start with, so there was a big stop down here. You get it 30-20. And you're still in the game. You just got to step it up on defense. So they showed they can hold. I think that'll build a little confidence in the defense, and we can go from there.
Well, I mean, credit the Indians. I think they've done a pretty good job tonight. I think their offensive execution, I think, early in this game really set the tone with the first couple of drives, and we knew going in what the Indians want to do, but what they do such a good job at is running, and they say, hey, we're going to make you stop us. You know what's coming, but why don't you execute?
Right.
And with the pitch man and their different formations, I think they've, for the most part, had the kind of half that they've wanted, but the Rams are down but not out.
Yeah, right. I mean, you know what they want to do. Their first option is going to be up the middle, so we got to try to stop that. And then you got to make them go outside, and then what you really want them to make them do is have to throw. So that's what we're going to work on. I'm sure the coaches are working on getting that all figured out. So That'll be the challenge for the second half, but big stop at the end.
That was big.
Gave us some confidence and hope there, and so now we just got to keep moving it down the field here and trying to get a touchdown this first drive here to start the second half.
That's good that the Rams are going to get the ball starting in that second half, and we know too that with the Indians, they just pick up speed usually. They're a pretty good second half team, but I guess I'm really glad to know that if there's a team that can make plays in a very short period of time and get back into this game, you got to think that the guys in blue tonight are that team.
Yep.
Well, we've reached halftime. We're going to take a quick break and hear from some of our sponsors tonight, and we'll be back and we'll kind of look back over the first half, maybe look over some stats, and we'll kind of follow that doer score a little bit closer and see what both teams will need to do in the second half to advance. It's win or go home. State quarterfinal game tonight. Indians lead 30-13. You're watching Regent Rams TV.
Regent Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Versatile Networks can handle all of your school or business technology and wiring needs.
Expanding into a new building or office space? We would love to give you a free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow? Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation and get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267 or visit versatilenetworks.com for more information.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Great Plains Land Company came together out of a desire to return to what a land company should be, a client-centered organization as passionate about the land as you are. Land is not something we deal with from 8 to 5. Land is truly our passion. Whether you are looking for your dream property or listing a property, you need an experienced land specialist working for you. We invite you to call our Great Plains Land team today at 405-761-4808.
Regent Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Well, we're back. Still just kind of halfway through halftime. Rams are down in the northwest corner of the end zone, huddling up together and trying to stay warm, but also try to figure out what they need to do to get back in this game, trailing the Shattuck Indians by a score of 30-13. There when Rams made a couple of big plays, and Greg said that Carter Smith had some 2 touchdowns and 144 yards. We've really got to find a way to make some big plays, and when we were doing that, we got the Rams cheerleaders back into it. And I want to say a shout out to our Rams cheer squad who being in the fourth round of the playoffs, their value is definitely going up and up, and I think it's a raucous crowd, Greg, tonight. I think both sets of fans have been getting into it.
Yeah, it's been a great crowd. Obviously, we haven't had as much to cheer about as we'd like, but they're playing hard, and so we'll just see what the coaches have down here for us in the second half. It sounds like Warren Brown won't be back in for the rest of the game, so that's a huge loss for the Rams.
Well, it looked like he got his bell rung a little bit, and that's a big loss for the Rams for sure.
Yeah, that's the when you got those two-way guys that end up getting hurt, it's like taking out two starters rather than even though it's one guy. So that's a tough deal, but. These seniors are proud, and 29-0 on this home field. So I'm looking for a strong drive here to start the second half.
I'm glad that we're getting the ball. And just like you said, let's not put the cart before the horse, but let's just say the Rams get the ball back. They have a nice drive. In a few minutes' time, they could get this back to a 13 to, 30 to 19 or 30 to 20 game. Now I think you're talking. So I think this is a senior strong team that got a lot of leadership from those guys, but there's a lot of leadership too, I think, all throughout the team, and the guys have always been able to answer the call. And again, the Rams are down, but not out.
Score update at halftime is Dewar 26, Balco Forgan 18, so it's still a tight matchup there. And Velma Alma is still 26-16 at half as well over Pioneer. So
Pleasantville.
So they're tough games there out there.
Well, and Dewar, again, being the number one team, you're the marked team, so you can't let your guard down. And they could easily be looking ahead. It'd be hard not to look ahead to know that you're going to be playing one of these two teams,
right?
And not the Cinderella team, Balco Forgan, who really has kind of come out of nowhere. They've been starting to play some really good football, but again, they do some really unusual things on offense. And if it's like a team that you've never played against, it looks like that could be what's happening tonight at Dewar.
Well, it looks like the coaches are working hard with everybody to try to get everybody on the same page and dial something up here.
Greg, you got to think part of that is going to be how are they going to bottle up in the middle and really kind of keep the Indians from really getting some big plays on first and second down, make them go outside and then throw when they don't want to.
Right.
I think that's a big deal, and they've thrown it when they've wanted to, and fortunately we've been. Seth Streeter made a nice play. Their receiver, looked like Frazier, got loose in the backfield. Streeter was able to come up, but that's what they do. They bring you in, and they have those big time plays. Not the ideal defensive start for the Rams when you give up 30 points. It's very unusual for this team to do that, but this is a very explosive Shattuck team, so. That has got to change here in the second half.
At the beginning of the game, we had some nice handoffs to Lop on the little jet sweep. I could see us using a little bit more of that to start this third quarter. And you want to use a little clock, take the ball out of their hands a little bit. And I think we got to get back to a little bit of running game to keep them keep Shattuck's defense off.
Well, and we had some bubbles. We did some bubbles to the short side, where we had a little blocking downfield, but the Indians were covering it. Then we've done some bubbles to the far side where we didn't have any wide receivers, and so I think, like you said, we're going to have to run the ball just a little bit. Credit the Indians; they have been very creative, I think, for them on offense. They've mixed up their packages, mixed up their formations. Long has been under center, then it's Laverty has been under center. running Gibson, running the other quarterback. So they've been creative. I think the Rams team could be creative too, and I think they're going to have to do something a little creative. But hey, this is win or go home. So we're not under 5 minutes away from starting the second half. Rams trying to get back into this one as they still trail 30-13.
I've got some halftime stats.
Halftime stats.
Pretty interesting, actually. The Shattuck has 293 yards of total offense. 282 of that's on rushing yards, and only 11 passing yards. So, and then the Rams have 219 yards total offense, 183 passing, and 36 rushing.
So definitely.
So you know, I think what it is that there's, you know, when we do these short kicks, the onside kicks, it shortens the field for Shattuck. So even though they're scoring a lot of points and making drives, they're not having a lot of total offense. So
and two different contrast styles of scoring. We know the Rams can run, but they really like to sling that ball around with Streeter. Seth has been throwing the ball really well. Carter Smith has just been loose in the secondary, getting some big numbers, and then the Rams can run. With Shattuck, they want to run, and then they're going to get some yards in the passing game, but that's really not what they do. And in terms of styles right now, the Indians have done a better job of doing what they do best than what the Rams have done to this point. Of making critical plays. Neither team has turned the ball over, and we knew that could possibly happen. But in terms of big plays, Greg, the Indians have had more big plays.
Yeah, and we've got to get a turnover or two this half to flip this game around.
Yeah. Well, it's a good crowd tonight. Again, it's great to be in the state quarterfinals and have a home game. I mean, I think this is the first time Regent's hosted this late in the season, so we are grateful to have this game being broadcasted to you and also being played here live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Good crowd is on hand tonight. The Rams cheer squad was out earlier and braving the cold and keeping everybody warm, and I'd like to introduce their names to you right now. Blythe Abbott, Katie Panter, Abby O'Day, Ellie Camp, Caroline Avey, Charlotte George, Rebecca O'Day, Katie Sell, Molly Armstrong, Camille Coffin, Caitlin Easterwood, Catherine Osborne, Ellie Stoffer, Faith Jensen, Chloe Magnan, Noelle Phelps, and Emma Sullivan. So they are led by Rams cheer coach Cassie Smith. They do a great job, and thank you to the Rams cheer squad. Also want to thank everybody that is down in the concession stand tonight. The cheerleader parents are in charge of that, and they do a great job selling snacks. It looks like Chick-fil-A sandwiches tonight. Chick-fil-A is also one of our new sponsors, and within the next couple of weeks we'll have a couple of signs up in our gym as well as this football field. So we thank the people at Chick-fil-A for joining us and supporting Regent Athletics. Well, again, we're getting closer to the kickoff. This one has been well worth the wait. You know, both teams have a strong history now with both teams meeting in the state finals back-to-back years, and then tonight it's in the quarterfinals. I think both teams showing that they got a lot of tradition, and there's a lot of respect for both teams on both sides of the field
absolutely,
tonight.
Yeah, and here come the Shattuck.
We're going to take one last quick break, and when we return, we're going to return with the kickoff.
Sounds good.
Second half action, and see if we can get the Regent Rams back into this game as they trail 30-13.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Versatile Networks can handle all of your school or business technology and wiring needs. Expanding into a new building or office space? We would love to give you a free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow? Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation and get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267 or visit versatilenetworks.com for more information.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good.
At Maples Nixon Dieselhorst, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
Well, we're back live at Regent Field as we're just probably under a minute now before we start second half action. Want to do a shout out to our chain gang tonight. Our chain crew tonight is Matt Brown, Jan Boshoff, and Matt Gordon. We thank those guys who have pretty much done all of our home games this year and been on the other sideline helping us with the chain. Again, but we can't have a game without the chain gang, so thanks to you guys. Up in our box and a bird nest tonight, we have David Wiseman, and in the north end zone, we have Robert Durham also doing some film work, so a lot of things going tonight. Shattuck is also doing a string tonight, so it's been an exciting night. Hasn't exactly been quite the first half that Rams fans are accustomed to, but you are playing Shattuck Indians tonight, so it's going to be a 15-round fight, and early rounds have definitely gone the way of the opponent tonight.
Yeah, just need to get a good drive here to start with, and see what happens. You just gotta keep scoring, and get some stops and get some turnovers, and you'll find yourself right back in the game.
Number 65, Jesus Hernandez, is set to kick off for the Indians. He kicks it deep. And that is right back to Matt Lopp. He gets his motor running, trying to find some room, and looks like he's hit hard as he went down, but not before it gets to the 31-yard line. Looks like Devon Boshoff was a little shaken up on the play.
Yeah, Jesse Gibson came in there pretty hot and made a nice tackle on lob. So here we go.
First down and 10. Streeter back in the pocket. He's getting pressured from behind. Just gets it out and away and gets Jacob Gordon out in the flat. Great play by the senior. First catch tonight by number 34, Jacob Gordon in the wide receiver spot.
Yeah, it was a nice catch by Jacob Gordon. Seth got rid of it right as he was getting hit from behind. A good play and good catch by Jacob.
Ball spotted at the 45-yard line. First down and 10. Shattuck showing blitz. Streeter right over the middle to Carter Smith. It's caught for a short gain. Good game tackling there by Jaden Frazier. It looked like Jesse Gibson was also on the play.
Yeah, they dropped those. They're dropping guys off. If we could just watch just a little bit longer, you might be able to find the open person.
Streeter looking for the pass. He rolls to his right. Again, he's got Matt Lopp, but he takes a big hit by Laverty, but not before the Rams move the chains. First down, Rams.
Nice catch by Lopp. Caden Laverty came in with a nice pop there, but not until Lopp had already gotten the first down.
Jacob Gordon out on far side, in with Lopp and Smith, and on the near side is Caden Fletcher. Streeter looking left. He's pressured out of the pocket. He's got to roll right. He's got Fletcher, but they're saying that he is out of bounds. It was a good catch, good throw, but officials say he was not in bounds. Incomplete pass. That would have been a big gain.
Yeah, he was real close. He just couldn't get that toe in bounds.
Soft coverage on the far side for the Indians. Second down and 10. Streeter back in the pocket. He's got some time. Just finding, he's got Carter Smith who comes back for it, makes a nice catch.
Yeah, Seth just bought some time, and Carter Smith sprung free. I call it a crossing route, picked up the first down, so they're moving it nicely.
Rams on the move. 10:29 remaining third quarter, trying to get back into this game, trailing 17. Streeter back, looking left. Looks like he's got Fletcher. And that ball was intercepted in the end zone by Sam Long. And they're calling, not sure what the call was. The ball was intercepted in the end zone. It looked like Samuel Long grabbed it out of his hands and started to run back with it, and the officials stopped the play.
So it could be a touchdown here. It looked like Cademan had it for a little bit, or at least both of them had it at the same time. So I think that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, see who had possession, because it looked like Fletcher had it. Looks like Fletcher had it, and then Gibson took it out of his hands. Now, well, the Indian fans are jumping up and down. That doesn't bode well. Looks like it's probably an interception. Head official is over there talking to Coach Adam Bishop. And they ruled him down, so again, the first turnover of the game goes to the Indians, and that was a potential touchdown there. But we get the Indians going back the other way now. First down and 10. And there's Laverty on the right side. He can motor, but Matt Lopp is going to try to cut him down, and he does, but then he can't get him. And there is none other than number 22, Devon Boshoff, saved a touchdown.
Wow, that really flipped the momentum there from almost a touchdown to, we do have a flag on the play.
There is a flag on the play, so this play may be coming back, and it is.
Yeah.
Holding on the Indians, so an interception turnover by the Rams, and then a big gain completely nullified by a hold. Keeps the Indians back on their side of the field. 10:06 remaining here in the third quarter. The ball is going to be spotted all the way back to the Indian 17-yard line.
Well, that was a big turn of events there, so need to do something here. Got to get a turnover, got to change the momentum back in our favor.
First down and 12. Again, quarterback keeper. Laverty tries to get tripped up, set up, and then squashed by Basha, or that was Boaz Camp that finished him off.
Yeah, that was a nice recovery. They kicked out Parker Whittle, and but the inside guys were able to come and help, and Devon finished him off.
Second down and 10 for the Indians. Samuel Long back under center, and he's going to keep it. And again, short yardage there. Cole Wiseman in on the tackle there for the Rams. So Greg, another crucial third down play.
Yeah, they bottled him up nicely here after giving away that long touchdown pass. They just got to keep fighting and making a good tackle. The Regent crowd's getting into it now, so they're trying to motivate their defense.
Twins right, and another running down, nothing doing. Laverty got a few, but it's going to bring down a 4th and 4 from what I'm looking at.
Yeah, Devon and Boaz and Parker and Cole Wiseman were really playing tough there, playing tough and stopping them.
Yeah, Devon's trying to, still looks like he's still a little shaken up from the last couple of plays, but he's playing his heart out.
Big fourth down play, big fourth
down play. Looks like there might be a little bit of a pooch kick here. The Indians can kick the ball, and they do. But it gets a Regent bounce because there was no bounce. The Rams get the ball, it looks like at their own 35-yard line. That's where things will set up.
So they got the punt, so that was a big stop there. So that's actually two stops in a row by the Ram defense. So
said earlier, the Indians scored on their first 6 possessions. We said they got to get stops. So two straight stops. Still in this game, 7:47 remaining, third quarter. Rams set up shop at their own 35-yard line. Matt Lopp in the backfield for Streeter. Streeter fake handoff. He's got Jacob Gordon in the flat. And then he fumbled it, but looks like the Rams got it back. Jacob trying to make a play there, and it was stripped, but the Rams got a break and fell on it.
Yeah, they just, Jacob was trying to pull it in, and they knocked it out of his hands, so.
Unfortunately, that pass was completed with the fumble, makes it second down and 13. Streeter fake handoff, looking for Carter Smith and Caden Fletcher. There is Carter right in the middle of that zone. 2 defenders in front, 2 defenders in back.
Nice crossing route by Carter. Seth was looking at him, and he cleared out. Was able to make the catch and get a first down.
Fletcher looked like he was open for a little bit, but the safety was close by, and that was probably not the play, and so waited for Carter to cross.
They're just dropping a lot of guys into coverage.
Yeah. First down and 10. Streeter in the handoff, and he's hit immediately by Emmett King. That was a hit. Matthew Lopp has had a couple big hits. Trace Borden is coming in on this play. I hope he's not hurt. He took a...
Yeah, that was a nice tackle by Emma King. Big shot there, but I think he's going to be fine. He just needed to take a breather real quick.
Just take a little breather, come back. Second down and 16. Streeter back in the pocket. He's getting pressured. He's got to roll right. He's scrambling. And he smartly and wisely gets out of bounds near midfield.
Yeah, that Jade Frazier was coming up quickly there, so it's probably a good move just to slip on out of bounds.
3rd and 11 is the call. Got twins both sides. Streeter looking back to throw. Streeter avoids a sack. It gets it off, and a great defensive play. Jesse Gibson was over there, as well as Andrew Thomason.
Yeah, Seth was trying to scramble out there, trying to find Carter, but he was well covered and good pressure. The Shattuck defense has just sort of amped it up a little bit here. Regent needs to respond.
Well, ball's at midfield, big down. 4th down and 11. Shattuck showing blitz. Streeter looking for Carter Smith, and it's broken up. Well, Cade Laverty was over there, as well as Jalen Cummings. They finally seem to know that Levin is who they're wanting to go to.
Yeah, Carter Smith came back nicely to that ball and almost had it. They were able to pull his arm down off that ball and knock it away. So the Rams turn it over on downs.
6
Lop had to go out for 2 plays because of a helmet issue, so he's back in now at the cornerback.
Lop is back in on defense. Indians, Laverty, big handoff to Jesse Gibson. He gets some yardage the hard way. Indians very efficient in the running game. That was a pickup of 7 on 1st down. It didn't look like he had much.
Yeah, he really spun off that first initial contact and did a good job of getting a few extra yards here. This is when they start wearing you out, so we just got to dig deep right here to get some stops.
Very tight formation.
That's a nice job by the defensive line right there.
Boaz Camp was in on there, and you got to tackle the quarterback, you got to tackle the pitch man, and just tackle.
I think we got to look for the fake handoff here and a end around by Laverty, so they need to be ready for that.
This has been the spot, Greg, like you said, that the Indians have come up with a big play. Let's see if the Rams are going to be dialed in on defense. Frazier is here on the near side. Looks like there's a pitch to Gibson on the right side. He's got Seth Streeter to beat. Finally looks like Boshoff again comes back from the defensive line to make the tackle, but not until there's a huge gain.
Devon's making some really nice tackles. He's pursuing from the backside and catching some runners from the backside, really showing good hustle and good effort.
No quitting these Rams, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the Indians are on the move again with 4:34 remaining, 3rd quarter. Ball all the way inside the 25-yard line of the Rams. Fake handoff. The Rams sniffed that out.
Yeah, Parker Will had a nice play right there. Held his ground, took the quarterback like his assignment, held on to him and pulled him down. Nice play.
Well, if you can negate any kind of yardage on 1st down, you gotta like that. 2nd down and 10. Ball is at the Rams 25-yard line. Indians got to get to the 14-yard line for a 1st down. Lavender busted play, but somehow he broke through for a nice gain.
They just run real hard. They keep their legs pumping, and so
like he was going to be tackled 4 or 5 yards earlier.
Yeah, and Devon had him wrapped up. It's just hard to get some of these guys down to the ground. They're making them earn it, but it's just a tough offense. They just grind you out. So we got to keep playing. Got to see if we get a fumble or a missed handoff or something happen here for us.
3rd and 4. Lavender under center, quick handoff. Looks like he's going to be short. Let's look at the handoff to Jesse Gibson. Couple of freshmen in on the tackle there for the Rams.
4th down. Need a big play here.
Regent fans clinking their heels. Lavender, he's going to lean forward.
It's going to be close.
I think he got it.
Got it.
It was close, but then that little extra lunge at the end got him the first down.
Devon held on. It just he probably got it by an inch or two, but
well, it's going to be a first down for the Indians. They can get a first down inside the Rams 5. There's going to be a fake pitch. Laverty takes it. He's finally brought down by Carter Smith and Seth Streeter. Trace Borden on it too.
Yeah, they just Laverty just keeps extending that, extending the play, and it's hard to bring him down.
They're not going down easy tonight.
No, he is doing a great job for a replacement. That's for sure.
Second down and 7, 1:35 remaining third quarter action. Indians trying to add to their lead. There's the pitch to Gibson on the right side. He's got room, he spins and brought down close to what appears to be a first down inside the Rams 5.
You know, we're stopping the quarterback really well. It's just that pitch, the pitch man has given us trouble a lot of the night tonight. And they're just able to get outside. They're holding their blocks, and we're having trouble getting off of them.
First down and goal. They did get him the first down. Laverty hit, and he lunges forward, but short of the goal line.
He is able to spin off that first contact. He's got a really good spin move off that original contact, and ends up, rather than a no gain, getting 1 or 2 yards out of that spin.
This has been the best running game we've definitely seen here on our field. Rams trying to draw a line in the turf. Hold the Indians back. Need something to happen here. And that's a touchdown for the Indians. Just power football right there.
Yeah, they just keep grinding and grinding.
Two-point conversion. Jesse Gibson.
Well, stop the two-point conversion, but Rams have got themselves into a deep hole here that we got to dig out of.
I mean, looking at the momentum, Rams start the quarter. They take the ball down the field. You know, had an interception in the end zone. I mean, it was right there, and then to have the momentum come right back. So not only the 6 or 8 points that we could have had, but then the 6 points that Shattuck has. So 36-13 is our score right now, and it's a 23-point lead for the Indians, and they took a lot of time off the clock.
Yeah, I got a couple of scores for you. Dewars extended the lead now 38-13, so that's sort of spread out there in that third quarter. Velma Alma is up over Pioneer Pleasant Vale 32-22. So a little separation has been created in all 3 games that are being played right now. So in that third quarter.
Well, and of course, the weather on the western part of the state has affected the Davenport-Laverne game. That's going to be a big one tomorrow. But we definitely would like to change things up here in the winding moments of the third quarter. Rams looking to do something. Jesus Hernandez kicks off. Trace Borden for the Rams, looking for some running room. Not too many holes there, but he gets tackled and pushed out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
So it looks like the Rams will get the ball at the 35-yard line to start their drive. 21 seconds left in the third quarter.
You don't want to think they're total desperation now, but with the third quarter about done, you got to think the Rams need to score quickly. Streeter's back. He finds Lop on the right side. Short gain. He gets tackled. Maybe picked up 2. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. The Indians have extended their lead over the Regent Rams 36-13. And the Rams have 12 minutes to climb back in this, down 23 points. We're going to take a quick break before we come back. You're watching Regent Rams TV.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Great Plains Land Company came together out of a desire to return to what a land company should be, a client-centered organization as passionate about the land as you are. Land is not something we deal with from 8 to 5. Land is truly our passion. Whether you are looking for your dream property or listing a property, you need an experienced land specialist working for you. We invite you to call our Great Plains Land team today at 405-761-4808.
We're back live at Regent Field in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The Rams face a 2nd down and 7 from their own 38-yard line. We'll start the fourth quarter down 36-13 to the defending state champions, the Shattuck Indians. Looks like there's a flag on the play, and looks like there was a little movement up front. That's probably going to push the Rams back 5. And that is the call. Rams need a big play, need a big drive, need something to happen and fairly quickly. Streeter back in the pocket. He's got multiple receivers. I know he's trying to find number 11, and he'll do it with his feet. Nice run.
Yeah, nobody was open downfield, so he just had to tuck it and run. He did get picked up 6 or 7 yards on the play.
Had to get something and thought it was wise for him to get out of bounds and stop the clock, too. 3rd down and 5 for the Rams. Streeter back again, another passing formation. Tries to toss it out to Carter. He gets it. Nice play.
What a great catch by Carter Smith.
Great pass and a great catch.
Little touch pass over the top, nice throw, and Carter's able to come down. And then he took a big hit too. He's able to knock it down.
Yeah.
Carter's having a great game tonight.
Rams inside the Indians' territory now. 1st down and 10. 11:35 remaining in the game. There's a snap. Fake handoff. Streeter running on the left side. Not much there.
He could be setting up that little fake sweep and pass, quarterback sweep pass. So we'll see what he dials up here.
Indians have been pretty stingy on defense tonight. There's a fake handoff. Streeter now is pressured. And then he gets taken out of bounds. Looks like he was taken down pretty roughly over the Rams sideline. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7. Six guys in the backfield for the Indians. Rushing 2, sensing the passing down. Still get the pressure on Streeter. Streeter trying to find number 11, and he's hit.
Yeah, the 2-man rush is still able to get some pressure on Seth, and he's trying to get open, but they've got 6 guys in coverage.
6 guys are
guarding our 3 or 4 wide receivers, so it's just hard to find somebody.
Christian Jones and Jalen Cummings are the only guys that are rushing, that are bringing pressure. 4th down and 7. Low snap, and they're gonna.
I think off the bad snap,
they're gonna say his knee was down.
Knee was down.
And the Indians.
Well, that was a tough break. He's trying to get out, bend down to get the low snap, and his knee touched the ground.
That's unfortunate. Well, 10:58 remaining in the game, and the guys in white have the ball. Rams trailing by 23. Now you're in that desperation mode for a turnover, and need to see some gang tackling like you were talking about before, Greg.
Yeah.
There's a run. Laverty, again, over the right side, just gets behind that wall of blockers.
Yeah, Boaz Camp came from the backside, was able to tackle him, but not after he picked up 4 or 5 yards. I do like the effort that the defensive line for the Rams are playing, and senior Cole Wiseman, linebacker,
Playing hard.
still playing hard, making them earn it. So,
Boshoff he's obviously a little dinged up, but he's clapping and encouraging the guys to just keep chugging along. Indians in motion. Laverty is a keeper again up the middle. A lot of room before he's finally brought down. That's going to move the chains again for the Indians.
Yeah, they're bringing that receiver in motion on a jet sweep look. He either comes and blocks somebody in the line, or they fake a handoff to him, and sometimes they hand it off. So a lot of different looks they could use off that. And got to play assignment football. But, Laverty's still, he's probably run it about 40 times tonight and still running hard. So he's a tough young man.
1st down and 10 for the Indians. And again, Laverty tried to throw it out to Frazier. And he short hops him. Incomplete pass. Well, that stopped the clock, and it was an incomplete pass, so a little bit of a break there for the Rams on 1st down. Jaden Frazier from the far end, Matt Lopp is on him. But the threat is the running game. There's a quarterback keeper, breaks through the Rams line and gets tackled the secondary. Cademan Fletcher and Seth Streeter on the tackle.
I think they're just dialing up number 7 every play and trying to, Long's come back in. That's a little surprising, but he's come back in at quarterback, it looks like.
Well, the clock becomes an issue now, Greg. It's
right.
9-11 remaining in this one, and with this running game, they could really chew up some clock. There's Sam Long. He's got the keeper on that side, and he's going to move the chains. It's going to be a 1st down for Shattuck.
Yeah, just pretty much up the middle every play. And they're just sort of juicing the clock and picking up 4 or 5 yards per play. And they're going to use all the play clock. They're happy to use the time, and so Long's at quarterback again.
Laverty is back to the backfield, but it's just, there's a flag. So we'll see I don't know if that's in the area of holding or shot block maybe. Let's see what the officials think. It's on Shattuck. That's a hold on Shattuck.
Well, that'll get them back behind the chains here, so it'll be first down 20. So see if the Rams can get the ball back here.
8:31 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Rams kind of backed up here, need something to change, need some momentum. Long in the backfield, he's actually rolling to throw. And then Carter Smith, perfect defense. It was right on Jaden Frazier. Incomplete pass, but it was broken up by number 11. Nice play by the sophomore.
Yeah, he read that route, came up underneath the wide receiver nicely. You sort of forget Carter Smith's a sophomore, so he's got a couple more years left in him. He's improved dramatically between his freshman and sophomore year. So
exponentially.
Yeah.
And where he was last year to being the go-to receiver this year. 2's on the board, second down and 22. Empty backfield for Laverty. And guess what? He's going to run. Down the right side, he's still turning and burning, and is finally down inside the Rams' 10-yard line.
And Devon Boshoff with another tackle there.
Devon, a lot of heart.
Still playing tough.
That's going to bring up a first down and goal, and the Indians are trying to put this game out of reach for the Rams. Just a handoff. He's hit hard. Short pickup. It's going to bring up second down.
It feels like Laverty's ran it 40 times, but he's only ran it 29 times.
Only 29 times.
And he's got 230 yards on 29 carries, so he's averaging about 10 yards a carry.
Wow. You know, Matt Lopp for the Rams, I saw where he had 800 yards on about 80 carries for the Rams this season. Been a great running threat. And again, just a short gain, if anything. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
It looks like freshman Zeke Camp is in the nose tackle spot. So he's made a couple of plays here, the last 2 plays in the middle of the action. So it's good to see him get it in there. He's playing right by his brother there. So they're both playing. Yeah, they're the nose tackles
good
on
to
both
see
sides.
Zeke in there with his brother. Boy, that pass has just not worked all day. I mean, hasn't been able to connect on the. I think that was
Long made the throw on that one.
Wow. And that's going to bring up fourth down and 3.
Yeah, they're 2 for 7. Laverty's 2 for 7 for 11 yards on throwing. So, and I'm not sure. I don't think Long's completed a pass, or if he has, it's been one. So, it's been all run.
It's been all run. I think, Greg, that was what I liked the matchup tonight, because really felt coming in that the Rams were going against a really good team, but they're really one-dimensional. I thought the Rams would be able to, bottle them up a little bit. But credit to the Indians. I mean, they've been executing really well on the offensive side.
Yeah, the Rams are missing Will Gilbreth in a game like this. Great senior linebacker, could help plug that middle with his size and strength.
Absolutely.
So, just wanted to say that about Will one more time. What a great career he's had here at Regent as a running back and a linebacker.
Well, and that's why, Seth Streeter's wearing his number tonight. He's been wearing it the last few games, number 5. Again, Will has been a great contributor and great linebacker and running back, and that's a huge loss. And the Rams, credit to the Rams. I mean, they've rallied. They said, hey, it's the next guy up. Let's go play. And injuries are kind of part of the game, and it's an unfortunate part of the game, but you have to make do. Shattuck over here has had to make do with their injury with Samuel Long, and I know Dewar's outside receiver, number 7, was out for a while, so it's just part of the game. Next man up and go make plays.
Yep.
4th down and 3. See if the Rams can have a little pride here and keep the Indians out of the end zone. Frazier is in motion. He's got the pitch. He comes in on the edge and he finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Shattuck.
Yeah, they had Jake Frazier came around from the slot, wide receiver spot, and took the pitch. And once he gets going full speed, it's hard to bring him down. He's a nice looking athlete.
He was a big part of their team last year, and then now being a senior, you can see 42-13 is a score. Shattuck is lining up for a 2-point conversion. There's the pitch, and that is going to be a score. The pitch was to Jalen Cummings over the right side and gets in there easily, and the Indians extend their lead to 44-13.
Yeah, I think that was their first completed 2-point conversion of the night. So
the Rams had stuffed them on the previous 7. Well, unfortunately, it's been all Shattuck here in the second half tonight here at Regent Field, and 6:17 is all that's left on the clock for the Rams to try to come back from behind. But it's all the momentum with Shattuck. We're going to take just a short break, and we'll be back in a few. You're watching Regent Rams TV. We're back live for the kickoff. Jesus Hernandez kicks it back off to Trace Borden for the Rams. Has a nice return up close to the 35-yard line, and that's where the Rams will start this drive. 6:09 remaining in this one. Rams find themselves on the short end of a 44-13 score. Winner will advance to the state semifinal game against the winner of the Balco-Forgan-Dewar matchup. Streeter in the back, steps up in the pocket, finds Carter Smith, and he gets down. Looks like he gets out of bounds too, and that'll stop the clock as we move the chains. First down, Rams.
yeah, that was a nice route by Carter to get open, and Seth hit him. Got both feet in, and first down.
Streeter again pressured. He's having to use his feet. He gets out of bounds at midfield. Short gain.
Yeah, just flushed out of the pocket.
And there is a penalty. Wonder if there might be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on this. Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty was, in fact, on the Indians. I think something was said from one of the players, and that was not wise, right in front of the ref, but Rams get a break. 5:43 remaining, fourth quarter. Rams need scores in a hurry. Lop in the backfield. Showing blitz.
Carter's open.
Seth goes to the wide side and gets Jacob Gordon. Nice gain. It's like they marked him the 33-yard line. Shattuck. Second down and 5. Again, a two-man front. They're dropping 6 back in the box. Streeter eludes the tackle. Still scrambling. He's going to take a hit and fires it out of bounds.
Yeah, he was running for his life there for a little while, pursued by 3 of the Shattuck players, and was able to just get rid of it. I think that
Blake Bueller, 33, was...
It looks like our receivers might be a little gassed and they're just having trouble getting open right now.
Capen Fletcher near side, Jacob Gordon on the far side, going back to the senior. Gordon makes the catch, and that's going to be close. It's going to be close to a first down. We'll see where he marks it.
I think it's just a touch short. Fourth down here. He ran a nice route. He tried to get to the sticks, but as he fell back for the ball, I think he just ended up a little bit short.
Fourth down and short. Streeter, the keeper, he's going to get the first down and slides in close to the 17-yard line. Officials timeout.
Looks like one of the Shattuck players is cramping up a little bit, maybe.
Streeter back in the pocket. Again, he's pressured big time. Gets rid of it as he's wrapped up. Nowhere to go and nowhere to throw.
Was able to get rid of it. Yeah, it was a lot of pressure here from the Shattuck defensive line. Regent's still fighting really hard. And, looking back at how much they've improved since that first game, you're really proud of them for what they've accomplished this
season. Come a long way. Streeter again, using his scrambling abilities, able to find Jacob Gordon over on the sideline, and he wraps it in on the tightrope.
Good throw, good catch, y'all.
Glad to see number 34 getting some action.
Yeah, he's using his 6'5" frame there to stretch out and get those toes down and get those long arms out there. Looks like
coming off.
Yeah, Tucker Phillips is coming in there at left guard.
Third down and 4. Streeter. He's got Matt Lopp into the 5-yard line. That's going to be a first down for the Rams.
Nice little quick comeback route to Lopp there. Turn it around and get up some extra yards. So here, Regent's trying to put one on the board here.
Get something positive here. Get in the end zone against a really talented Shattuck team. Streeter's got, guess who? Carter Smith in the back of the end zone. Touchdown Rams.
That's 3 touchdowns for Carter Smith today. And all three of them, of course, thrown by Seth. So that that connection grew and grew throughout the year, and it's been fun to watch.
Well, just from the beginning of the season when Rams were still trying to figure out what they had at the skill position, especially the wideouts, and Carter Smith has just pushed himself to the front of that list of receivers. Going for the two-point conversion. Streeter going the back of the end zone. Looks like he had Gordon as well as Carter Smith back there. Incomplete, so unsuccessful two-point conversion. That makes the score now with 4:01 remaining in the ball game. Shattuck 44, Regent 19. Well, you got to give a lot of credit to Shattuck tonight. They've been tough on both sides of the ball and kept Regent at bay.
Yeah, it'll be interesting next week how that game plays out. We've obviously played both Dewar and obviously we played Shattuck now. So Dewar's extended the lead to 62 to 18 now.
62 to 18. So they kind of opened up the floodgates.
Right. And interesting though, Pioneers came back and won 36-32. So they trailed the whole game and came back and won 36-32. I just checked on an update. So
they have had a really strong season, and they've been maybe not the Cinderella story, but they've been kind of a dark horse on that side of the bracket. So
yeah, they were in the Tulsa World. Velma Alma was 6 and Pioneer was 7. So it was a good matchup there, and Pioneer pulled it out there at the end.
Well, we got 4:01 left in this one. Got the pooch kick by Matt Lopp. It's returned by Shattuck and knocked out of bounds. And it looks like now with Shattuck, they finally got some substitutions in there, it looks like.
Yeah, that was a nice tackle by Devon and Carter Smith. So a couple names we've heard a lot tonight, so they've played really hard.
Still some time left, and the Rams play until the game is over. A lot of time left here to make some plays. There's a run up the middle. Looks like Jesse Gibson getting that. Still have Caden Laverty as a quarterback, and running back Jesse Gibson still in there to keep things under control.
He just keeps the legs churning. It's hard to bring down. Well, the seniors have had a great career here at Regent, and we're going to miss them.
That is for sure. 3:19 remaining. Laverty with the pitch. Well covered by the Rams. Devon Boshoff and senior
Seth
Streeter in on the tackle.
Yeah, it was nice to have Boaz Camp and Parker Whittle come out and this year as seniors, and you got Seth Streeter out there playing hard, and Cole Wiseman, and they're just giving it their all. Jacob Gordon, Mason Borden. So I don't know if I'm missing any other seniors there. Help me out if I am.
You bet. 3rd down and 4, back to the action for the Indians. You know, as you said, Boaz, Noah, Cole Wiseman. You got Jacob Gordon, Mason Borden, Parker Whittle, Seth Streeter, Will Gilbreth.
Yeah,
got 8 seniors.
And I just love that they're fighting hard all the way to the end.
There's no quit in this team. There never has been. And when you started the season like they did, really took it on the chin at Dewar. We said, what's this team made of? And what they did is just got on a big roll. And I thought, too, it was a great victory for the team to take down Davenport. And the Indians are calling a timeout. But, talking about the tough games with Regent beating Davenport in that tough, hard-fought 62-58 game at the end of the regular season, that was something that I thought the team really kind of validated themselves to say, hey, this is not just a rebuilding year. We're a pretty good football team, and making it to the state quarterfinals has been something we're used to doing, but with the contributions from the younger players, it's been a really good season.
Yeah, and they've just worked hard all summer and put together a great season, and so represented the school well. So it's we will definitely miss them, and
well, 2 great years if you think about it. Last year, Greg, 10 seniors.
Yeah.
10 seniors last year, and I think, and I can't say I blame them, but a lot of coaches and a lot of teams and families throughout the state realized that Regent lost a lot of players, but there's 8 seniors on this team this year, and all 8 of them major contributions. So if you look at it in 2 years, losing 18 quality.
That's tough.
It's tough. Quality seniors.
Especially on a smaller school like Regent. On any school, that's tough. But when you're playing 8-man football, that's really tough.
Coach Bishop is talking to the official out there, trying to see what is going on.
There's some kind of substitution deal with Seth Streeter that he had to come out, and they thought he could go back in after the timeout.
Yeah, it's 4th down and 2. Indians might be trying to drive Regent offsides. Now
Maybe they're trying to get him to jump off sides, and Regent held their ground.
Well, again, can't say enough about our sponsors tonight that have helped make this night possible for you, for us, and everybody that's watching this broadcast. Thankful to be playing football and getting deep into the playoffs and not hosting 1 or 2, but 3 football games. The business partners are helping Regent Athletics with signed sponsorships at both the Regent Gym and Regent Field, as well as the Squirtle streaming platform. Please contact myself or Kerwin Dees about signing up for game commercials and live on-screen advertisements for your company during our games all year long. Well, after the timeout, the Indians have decided that they're going to punt. 2 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in this one. It's a decent kick. Cademan Fletcher leaves it alone, and the ball will finally rest at the 23-yard line.
Well, let's see what the Rams got. We got another drive here. We can put some more points on the board. Finish the game strong here.
Well, you got to think with the time frame, Greg, this might be the last possession. Not saying it will be, but with just the time of 1:50 on the clock, this may in fact be the last offensive possession of the game and of the season in 2020. Noah Bruins in as center. Mason Borden on the line. Cole Wiseman, Parker Whittle, Jacob Gordon. All seniors out there with the exception of Matt Lopp. There's a quick throw to Parker Whittle. I think the ball came out, but I think he was already down. Looks like he picked up 5.
Yeah, all the seniors are out there.
All seniors in with the exception of Carter Smith right now. Let's have these seniors go out in style. Seth Streeter to Carter Smith. Good block by Boaz Camp. Carter gets up some nice yardage, and that's going to be a Rams first down.
Yeah, it looks like Shattuck has put in some younger guys to play here, or some of their reserves.
Yeah, Jesse Gibson is still in there. It looks like they might have 2 starters in there, and the other 6 guys are coming off the bench. First down and 10 for the Rams. Streeter back in the pocket. He's got Jacob Gordon. Tries to make a move, but he's hit. Clock is winding down. We're under a minute now remaining in the game. Streeter finds some room up the middle. He's going to just run. Good block by Boaz Camp to extend Streeter out. That gave him another 6 yards.
Nice block by Boaz downfield.
Good job, Bo.
Freed him up, got out of bounds, first down. I think Seth wants to get one more here before it's all said and done.
Absolutely. This team has been solid all year. Streeter, nice spin move to get out of trouble. Boaz Camp gets it. He's tackled from behind by Jesse Gibson.
The big boy gets the ball there. The clock stopped with 24 seconds. They're lining up quickly. I'd say go deep to Boaz. Throw one up.
He wants one in the corner. Doesn't look like he's going there. Seth throwing it in the end zone for Carter Smith. Incomplete. That pass was broken up by Eric Quisenberry. Haven't seen a lot of him tonight. He's been kind of a utility player for Shattuck, but haven't called his name much.
Carter Smith was going for a little one-hand grab there in the corner.
That would have been a highlight reel.
That would have definitely been a good one.
Down.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
That might be offsides on Shattuck, and it is. That'll make it.
Well, they're down to the 18-yard line. Still fighting hard.
Yep, second down and probably 5 for the Rams. There's probably a block in the back. Streeter, ball is in the end zone and it's picked off. Looked like there was definitely a block in the back or a hold.
Yeah.
The penalty's going to be on Regent.
Yeah, but that'll probably do it. They got a interception.
Let's see what the call is. Ball was intercepted in the end zone.
Yeah. Well, that's
that penalty was declined.
Yeah.
And the result of the play is Indians have it. They'll just kneel it, and the game will be over.
Yeah.
That's the ball game. Congratulations to the Shattuck Indians as they move on to the semifinals. Tough one for the Regent Rams tonight, but really glad to see how the seniors really stepped up.
Yeah, they played 4 quarters and did a great job, and they played hard, and Shattuck's a tough opponent. Shattuck's a tough opponent, so it's you know you're in for a battle if you play them, and so tough way to go out, but they played hard and they gave a lot of good effort.
Well, just a lot of respect between these two schools, a lot of tradition at Shattuck, and I think now we realize there's a lot of tradition here at Regent. And playing Shattuck 3 years in a row, and you thought maybe the third time was a charm tonight. That's kind of a word on the street, and you know that the Rams are capable, but, I mean, all the credit in the world's got to go to the Shattuck Indians, so congratulations to them.
Yeah, they made the big long trip here and did a hard-fought game. They just grind, they just grind on you. So they're strong and so.
Well, this is nice to see with both teams are actually meeting up at midfield, and it's like really, again, congratulating each other. A lot of these guys have been on the same field with each other for the last 3 seasons. And tonight it was just the night of the Indians. We got to see Samuel Long come back off of that injury. We kind of wondered how he was going to be used. He's a big-time weapon, but I mean, I have to think that Caden Laverty's performance tonight was big league.
Yeah, I mean, just produced. I mean, he was hard to bring down, has good speed, and their offensive line did a nice job of blocking and creating holes. He hit them, but they created some nice holes.
Well, that's against a real stingy defensive line and defensive group, because I know all year, all season long, Regent's defense has looked good.
Yeah, I mean, less than 2 yards rushing against them?
1.6, they were giving up to a lot of teams less than 2 yards a carry. I mean, you can't ask for more than that. But the way that the Indians executed tonight on offense, and with their tight formations, with their different formations, with their counter fakes, and hitting the pitch man, they just make you pay if you're not going to be, if you don't bring your A game in the tackling department.
Yeah. They're well coached. They work hard. They obviously have a good weight program. They're thick, big guys, and so
Well, congratulations to their coaches. I know Craig Hickson is the head coach. The assistant is Tyson Bullard. Troy Bullard is the coach that has won 11 state champions for him. He's playing the assistant role this year, but always a big part of what they do. Drew Miller, Katie Hickson, Travis Oakley, and on the flip side, congratulations to the Regent Rams and Adam Bishop, Bob Marburger, and Glenn Howder. I think, the coaches a lot of times, we talk about the players, but the coaches put in the time. They put in the time. They agonize over film. What could we have done? How can we get just a little bit better? All the planning and the preparation that goes into it is just immense. And so we're blessed to have that kind of a program here at Regent.
Yeah, excellent coaches, good quality character people as well. Really mentor and work with the young men, and they're trying to develop them as young men and young good Christian young men. So love the coaching staff here at Regent.
It's tough to beat. They're the best, and I think just one last time I'd like to read off the names of the 8 seniors for Regent. Will Gilbreth, unbelievable career for him. Really feel bad that had this season-ending injury this year, but number 5 is going to do a lot of great things. We miss him. Seth Streeter, quarterback. Greg, I just saw him grow, and we saw him. Yeah. Those passes were just his arm strength and his ability to move in and out of the pocket, make great decisions. I mean, it just looks like a guy to me that could be playing on Saturdays. Yeah. I'll go out there and say that, just seeing what he has done as a quarterback. So that's Seth Streeter. Parker Whittle, first year playing, just a great athlete, great baseball player. Glad to have him. He made a big difference, I thought, on the defensive side of things.
Had a strong game tonight, too.
And then we go down to Mason Borden, who's also playing with his brother Trace Borden. Mason had to step up big with the injuries that have happened, especially in the linebacker position. 33 had to step up.
Yeah, he played both ways, so center and linebacker. Yeah, so he put on. I know he worked really hard this summer to add some extra weight, and he was ready to step into that linebacker role when he had to.
Well, and you said that too. With this Regent lineup, there's a lot of guys that this year had to be in that first string that had been playing second or third string just because of the depth that the Rams have had. So they had to really make a jump. in that transition. And Jacob Gordon tonight, number 34, who really shined and really kind of gave us a little bit of a spark to help offset how tough they were on Carter Smith tonight. But Jacob came up with some big catches. Nice to see number 34 and his 6'5" frame catch some passes tonight. And then we're getting down to Cole Wiseman. What a career, Mad Dog Cole Wiseman, number 52. You know, I've watched this guy play since he was in grade school, coached him in 4th grade, and when he hits you, he just brings a punch.
Yeah.
It's a sound.
It is a solid hit.
There's that hit.
It's like you're running into a wall.
Yeah. So congratulations to Cole Wiseman. He's battled injuries, just worked hard, and he's hustling 150% every play.
Two-way player.
Absolutely. Noah Bruins tonight, you know, not tonight, but all year. Hey, he practices hard. These guys work their tails off on the line and going back and forth between being a guard and then also a center. When you're going up against teams like this and you're going up against good nose guards and you're the center, it's tough. Great job to Noah Bruins, and then we come back to big 6'7", Boaz Camp.
Yeah.
Boaz.
Yeah, he was a great addition this year, and look forward to seeing him on the basketball court here in a couple weeks, or
We're going to do it
next week.
Hate the football has ended, but it is a nice thing to be able to transition to some basketball, see him on the court. I will say that I think his favorite new position was the outside receiver position.
Everybody likes to catch a ball or two, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, and when he catches it, he's going to try to look for some contact, knock somebody down, and make a play. So,
and I'm sure Coach Tees will have the balls rolled out tomorrow, ready for some basketball.
And saying, hey guys, because you know the tough thing on the basketball programs for these teams is when the seasons go so deep. We're so grateful to have the season go deep, but when you are a basketball coach and a lot of your starters are playing football, there's a little mixed emotions there.
Right.
Go team, but we're ready to practice. So
there might be a little basketball shooting going on tomorrow.
There might be. Well, the Rams are now circling up at midfield, and they're praying. Shattuck fans are still here and celebrating their victory tonight over your Regent Rams. They're going to play the winner of the Dewar already won, or they're about to win tonight.
Yeah.
So it looks like, all intents and purposes, they will be traveling to Dewar since they are the runner-up.
Wow.
And so they're going to have to travel to Dewar, from what I understand.
Oh, okay. So it's
because they're the runner-up.
It would be a flip.
I think because Shattuck is the runner-up. Now, I'm not 100% sure on that, but I do believe that if they are the runner-up, they will have to travel to Dewar. If we were to have won tonight, it would have been a coin flip to see if we would have had to gone to Dewar, or Dewar would have had to have come to Regent. So, again, congratulations to the Shattuck Indians. The Rams are now officially 29-1. Coach Bishop and the Rams did not get the 30th victory at home, and you know that's a pretty impressive stat, I think, regardless of with the tough teams that you play, and that the tough teams we played here to really protect at home.
Several playoff games here too, so we're playing against tough competition. So,
well, thanks everybody for coming. We still got a lot of people on the field. We tried to start the broadcast a little early tonight, and we had hoped to be in a little more of a celebratory type of mood, but still very happy about the season. I'm sure when everything is kind of winded down a little bit after a few days, I think we can come back and reflect on the season. But as for now, Regent ends their season in the quarterfinals, and Shattuck moves on. Thank you to our wonderful seniors, losing 8 great guys on the football field. They'll be sorely missed, but they gave us a lot of great moments and experiences on the field.
Yeah, Chad, it was fun doing these games with you. So good times. Hopefully the fans enjoyed it.
So let's thank our fans for listening in. We know it's pay-per-view, and you have options, whether you're at the game or not, to listen in. And like Greg said, we hope that we brought some fun, we brought some football, and tried to make the game as tangible and real as possible. So thank you guys for joining in, and for Greg Wright and Jordan Manring on the camera. I tell you, this guy has a tough job because he's got to be wired in all the time. So we thank him for everything that he's done. Thanks for everybody, our athletic director Kerwin Dees, and everybody that just helps us do what we get to do. And good night from Regent Field. It's been a great season. Next up, basketball. We'll see you soon. Good night.
Go Rams.